my name is Velagapudi. I'm an interventional cardiologist at the University of Nebraska Medical Center. I'm also the Associate Program Director for the Cardiology Fellowship. And today we have with us Dr. Ajay Paul Sukhi, who is a third-year fellow interested in interventional cardiology and is going to Medical University of South Carolina next year for his interventional fellowship. Welcome, Dr. Sukhi. Would love to hear about yourself, your training, and career aspirations.
Thank you for having me, Dr. Velagapudi. I'm a third-year general cardiology fellow here at University of Nebraska in Omaha. I will be heading to Medical University of South Carolina in Charleston for my interventional cardiology training. I am interested in mostly sort of the high-risk PCI side of cardiology and cardiogenic shock and mechanical support.
Did you face any challenges during the process, either internally or externally, when you were interviewing?
Is a little bit nerve-wracking because you're not really sure what the timeline is. You're not really sure how quickly the offers may come. And this year, due to COVID, everything was just so ramped up and how early it was happening. So that was challenging and a little bit nerve-wracking as well as to how to best plan your application process.
Sure. So would you support joining the interventional fellowship match, joining the NRMP, and using the same application platform? What are your thoughts on that?
I think it would be a good step forward. For me personally, being that I could plan my year a little bit better. And if it was to go to a match, potentially moving out the application process to the third year instead of starting early on in second year, giving more time to sort of solidify your CV or even have a better discussion with your partner about what the next step is going to be. So I think from that standpoint, it's definitely a right step in, to go to a match. And just having the chance to interview at different programs, trying to gauge which program is the best fit for an individual's training is probably helpful when it's in a match process, rather than having 10 interviews scheduled, but getting an offer letter by interview number 4.
Yeah, so in terms of just getting offers or accepting offers, you were highly interested in, staying locally or some other programs. Do you think that the timing of the offers were offsetting to get into your program of top choice?
I got lucky, I guess, because I was fortunate enough to receive an offer from MUSC, and it was one of my top choices. But I was also very supported by the University of Nebraska Medical Center and faculty who were not rushing. I think that's another layer of complexity that adds on when your home institution is also sort of pressuring you. But I was fortunate enough that you and every other faculty here was very supportive of that. But during the interview process, there were programs that essentially ask you during the interview that if we were to offer you a spot at the end of the interview, what is your answer? So when you're put into those sort of situations or sort of cornered a little bit, it can be challenging.
Great. And then in speaking with some of your other colleagues who may have matched last year, did you have anything different or anything you wanted to share about their thoughts?
I think everybody was equally nervous and shocked at how quickly things were sort of happening and how quickly the interviews were coming and the offers letters were going out. I think unanimously, most of the people are in favor of a match. I think there's a very small subset who think that the match is not ideal because they feel that if you're not a candidate from, say, a good program, maybe you won't get the consideration in a rank list. Then maybe at an offer letter, somebody interviews you on that day and they like you enough and they offer you a few days out.
Great. Thank you so much, Dr. Sukhi, for sharing your thoughts and your time on the match process, and for SCAI for helping us push this forward. So thank you so much.
Thank you, Dr. Velagapudi. Thank you for having me.